For my project, I edited some pictures in Photoshop, and I'm going to show you the basics of what I did. For the flower photo, I mainly focused on trying to replace the colors. The flowers, where it is blue now, it was once purple, so I had to go to select, and then color range. And in that case, I used the sample colors, and I clicked on where the purple was originally, and it would color it like that. And I went and used the color replacement brush, the tool, and I colored it differently to what I wanted to. And then I also used tools like the find edges and change the lighting. This photo I did the Chinese painting effect, which first I went to adjustments and then to shadows, and you bring the amount of the shadows all the way up to 100%, but I didn't do that there right now. And then you go to stylize, find edges, and it makes the colors pretty weird. But then if you go straight from there to fade edges, and then you change it to luminosity and change the opacity less and less until it gets right where you want it to, and then you've made a Chinese painting effect, and it looks pretty cool. In this photo I attempted what is called typography, where the words in the picture form the picture. And I went to the select, because I'm trying color range, and then I went to the midtones, select that, and then I pressed Command J, and I just put those selected pixels on a new layer. In that case, I can go back to fill, and I can change it to 50% gray. And then I do the same thing with the shadow layer, which also goes to select color range, and you do the same thing with the making a new layer out of those pixels, but you change it to black in the fill area. Yeah. Then I messed around with merging the layers, and then when I pressed Command I, all of the types surrounding the original photo of the girl's face, it went away, and the text layers kind of conformed more to the shadows of the picture, and instead of just being straight black all over, it kind of made more sense with the shading of them. And then I put a yellow gradient over it to give it more of an extra effect. This photo, I did a lot of putting other photos inside of this to kind of give it a painted on the side of the street wall thing effect. And then I did that with the photo on the side of the street building and the pictures inside of the bricks. And with the pictures inside of the bricks, I just made them smaller and used different transform tools and changed the opacity. It's like you see there, it's if it was more opaque than it was, then it would look bad and it wouldn't have the same effect it does. And with the large photo on the side of the street building, I used different transform tools there, like warp, which makes it like that, and it's actually really helpful for adjusting it and making it just where you want it to be inside of the place where you're trying to get it. Then I wanted to do some things with brushes and kind of give it a foggy effect. So after I downloaded some fog brushes off the internet, I just applied some and shaded it around there so it gave it that kind of feel.